Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to see what are themes and how to customize those themes in Oracle Apex. So themes is nothing but the UI theme designs, that is like custom styles or everything you can say. So how you are going to design your applications. It includes all your templates like designs, colors, so everything like styles or what are the css styles you are applying for the particular components, ui elements, everything will be considered as a themes. So how to customize your themes and how to use your existing themes. So in this video we will cover up what are themes. So in this video you just go to this particular application. This is my application homepage. Here you can see it lists all my application pages, and here you can see different options. Here you just click on the shared components. So once you just came to the shared component, you just scroll down. Here you can see themes. So here is under user interface you will see the themes. Just click on the themes. So once you clicked on the themes, you will see one theme is there like universal theme 42. So this is by default. So this theme will be by default created when you create your application. So this theme is like a default theme. If you want to customize, you can just customize the existing this universal theme. Otherwise, if you want to create your own theme, you can just click on this create theme. So if you click on this create, it will ask as a copy of another theme. Suppose if you want to copy a theme from another application, you can just click on this. Otherwise, if you want to create from scratch, you can just select. Or if you want to import your theme, that is from export means you are going to import your theme. So likewise, three different options you can just select to create your own theme. Now we will just see, and in the right side also you can see the shortcut option like copy theme, export theme, import theme. So you can also export this theme as a file. So likewise you can just see. Now I'm just clicking on this universal theme 42. This is the default theme. Here you can see the theme number. This is the identification number for the theme. So here 42 is the identification number and this is the name. So all are like default one. You cannot change this. If you scroll below, here you can find these two things are the like css files, which is inbuilt files which will be used for this particular theme. This will contains all your css styles and javascript supporting files. Everything will be stored in this theme. And here you can see these are the regions like components. We can say these are the components. Here page, for example, when you create a page, suppose if you are creating a page and you need to get some different template should be applied as a default. So in mobile phones you can see, suppose if you want to open some files, then you will set this as my default application to open this file. Likewise we will set a default viewer or application, so that when you open that particular file or open a particular thing, then this will be open in a default. Suppose if you set the browser Chrome or some other Edge browser as a default, then when you open your any HTML contents, then it will be open in the particular browsers. So likewise you are setting a default things. So likewise when you create a page, you are just setting this standard template as a default template when you create a page. Likewise you can just change the template option from here. So you can just change your default options from this page template. Here different options will be, these are different templates we can say. Like left side column is a page template. So if you want to set this as a default, then whenever you are creating a page, then the page will be created with this default template. Suppose if you want to change, you can just go and change within your application. So mostly you will be using standard. This is as a default one. So every pages will be in the standard, using the standard template. So likewise for each and everything, for login page, for error page, or for button. So for example, if a button wants to be in the text with icon as my default, then you can just come and change here text with icon. Then when you create a button, then button will be created with the text with icon template as a default. So if you want, you can just change internally. Suppose if you want to be across your pages, this should be a standard, then you can just select it. So likewise you can just customize or configure your default template options. So likewise you can just change the dialog with the attributes button. So everything will be configured here. So and these are the buttons, like for this is the CSS styles, everything will be configured here. If you want, you can just customize. And one more thing, this is the main options. So under this theme, there are different styles were configured. So for example, under the universal theme, there are these 5 different theme styles are present. For example, Redwood Light, Vita, Vita Dark, Vita Red, Vita Slate. So by default, when you create your application, mostly your application will be in this Vita. So that is, you will get a blue color. So Vita is the default one. So likewise, different theme styles is applicable within this particular universal theme. So from these styles, you can just select any one style, so that will be applied throughout your application. Currently, my theme style is selected as Redwood Light. So this first style is my current theme style. My theme style is Redwood. Suppose if you want to change this to some other thing, you can just select from this. Then the most overall application theme will be changed. That is, in each and everything, there will be a separate styling, like color styling or color combination, we can see. They have designed in such a way, everything is segregated with this different styling. You can just select any one style from this. Suppose if you want to add one more style to the existing one, you can just click on this add style. Then you can just add your own custom CSS styles here. So this is the most common thing. We will be using this theme options. Mostly we will just customize our application using these themes. So everything will be covered in here. Suppose if you want to change the themes, then you can just change your themes. Otherwise, if you want to customize the existing one, we will be using theme roller option. So theme roller is the one more thing. I will show you a demo on that. So I'm just running this page, and I'm going to this page, combo box. So under this page, you will see a developer toolbar in the bottom right corner. So if you are not aware of this developer toolbar, then you can check out my previous video. I've just covered a complete detailed explanation on each and everything in the previous video. So you can just look in that video and you can just continue also. So under this developer toolbar, you will find a customize. So this customize option is used to customize your themes. So I just click on this customize. Here you will see theme roller. So this theme roller is one of the famous one to instantly customize your themes. So I'm just click on this theme roller. Once you selected, here you will get a pop-up. So this is the theme roller pop-up, where you will get certain options. First of all, you need to select your theme styles. So which we seen in the previously, we have just seen a 5 theme styles under the theme section, universal theme. So here you will get all the 5 themes. Now currently my theme is Redwood Light, so that is selected. Suppose if I selected Vita, then you can see instantly my style is applied. You can see the blue color, the header is changed to blue color, and for Vita there are some additional styling options are available. So if I just closed this theme roller, and if I just refreshed, then it will back to that original theme styles. So instantly you can just check it out, the themes you can just customize or change the theme, and you can just check it out how your application look with these fields and with this custom properties. So now here global colors. So these are the primary colors for this style. Suppose if you want to customize, you can just select it here. Then you can see instantly the header color is changed. Suppose if I am going to change this, then the header color will be changed. So then these are the global colors. Then every colors will be changed. So likewise, you can just customize here containers. So container, suppose if you want to increase the border areas, everything, you can just change it here. And the navigation. So this navigation is this side navigation. This is the navigation. Currently this body style is dark. Suppose if I want to make it as a light, that is some light white or white color, then I can just click on this light. Then you can see it is converted into light. Suppose if I want to make it as dark, then I can just change it to dark. And this is the body. So what is the body background color? So this is the color. So I will show one more thing. If I just select it here and I'm just changing to some other color, so I'm just change the color. Now you can see I selected this brown as my background, and my foreground color, that is text color, should be this some foreground, some greenish color. So now you can see I cannot able to see my text, this home. If I just not hovered on this, I cannot read what the text is there, since the color, the background and foreground color is not viable to see the or readable. It is not in a readable state. So it is stating here, you can check it, I'm getting a cross, that is contrast ratio we will say. So this contrast ratio is failed, that is the this color combination is not suitable, it is not readable. So you will get a X mark. Suppose if I just changed this to some lighter color or some other lighter color, then I will get different warnings. So now it is saying like it is somewhat passed, not as a complete. So previously it is not, it is completely failed. Now it is like passed, but it is also some more thing need to be adjusted. Suppose if I just increased some more, then I will get tick. So this tick mark is like passed double A. So if you increase still more, then you will get a triple A. So likewise this will check the contrast ratio, then it will state you whether this is like failed or not. So based on this you can just adjust your foreground and background color, the contrast, whether the text will be readable or not if this color is set. So from this you can just check instantly, and you can just preview. And this is the regions, like the same way header regions, everything. And the buttons you can see. So here buttons, under buttons, here you can see the border radius. Border radius is nothing but the four side corners, the borders will be like it is like a rounded, it will reduce that rectangular shape. Suppose if I increase that border radius, you can see now the button is like oval shape, it is not like a square shape. You can see the difference, now it's oval shape. Suppose if I just remove this border radius, now my button is like squared shape. So this is the border radius. So instead of writing your custom CSS, you can just use this predefined options to customize your button styles and the colors, everything. For example, for currently our button style is warning, so we are getting this yellow color. Suppose if I just changed this color to some other thing, then my button will be changed. And this warning, whenever you select a warning from the button template, then this green color will be applied. So on the foreground color is black color. Suppose for foreground we need to set white color, then it is showing some X mark, that is the contrast is nothing. So likewise you can just adjust the foreground and background color. So on the styling of that, you can just customize your default settings. Suppose if you want to write your own CSS, instead of customizing this, you need to write your CSS, then you can just write your classes and IDs, everything. You can just write your custom CSS and this will be saved. And one more thing, once you just change all this property, which is not the default one, on clicking on the save, it will be saved as a separate style. It will not override the existing one. This is also one more advantage. Suppose if in the future if you want to go default to that default styling instead of your customized, then you can select your the default one from the 5 theme styles. So it will not override the theme style, it will create a separate copy of the theme style whatever you have just changed, and you can just click on the save. So once it is saved, then this custom CSS styling will be applied to your application. So likewise you can use your default theme ruler, which is in the application developer toolbar. Using that, you can just customize your application instantly, and you can just check out what are the changes and how your application look and feel. Once it is good, you can just save that. So mostly we will be using this redwood light. So I'm just clicking on this OK. So this redwood light, so redwood light is the default one which you will see across the Oracle products, that is the Oracle Fusion, everything will have this redwood light theme style. So if you select, if your application should be same, it should look same like Fusion or other application, then you need to select redwood light. So this is a theme style which will be similar to that Oracle Fusion or other things. And under the redwood option, here you can see this is the interesting thing. So for currently I just close this. Now my page content is up to the full, it is stretched to the full body content. Suppose it should be like a centered, I can click on this content, then it will be like center of the page or application. It will not stretch to the end of that. And if I just needs to be one more styling is floating, then it will be like a separate notebook style, like a flat notebook style or region style. I will get like a floating. So likewise you can just select your properties to make some attractive UI designs. So these are the different customizations. And appearance same, like for header and navigation you can just select a light or background, whatever the thing. And here are the customs, you can write your custom CSS. So likewise you can use this theme roller to customize your application instantly and check the preview of that application. So mostly we are just covered what is themes and how, what are different theme styles available, what is the default theme, that is universal theme. Under that, what are the different theme styles, like 5 different theme styles are available, how to customize those theme styles using this theme roller. So everything we have just covered in this video. So if you like this video, please put a like to this video and subscribe to our channel Thanigga Solution, and please share this video to our Apex community. So if you want some other topics to be covered, then drop it a topic suggestion in the comment section, so that we will make a dedicated video on the particular topic in the upcoming videos. So keep supporting us. Thank you.